Therefore, let me today.
South Africa has declared 4 days of national mourning following the death on November 11 of its last white president, FW de Klerk, who remains a controversial figure in the country. In an unexpected speech to Parliament in February 1990, FW de Klerk announced the release of the regime's number one enemy, Nelson Mandela, and the legalization of his party, the African National Congress, ANC, and other parties fighting the segregationist system. The move paved the way for the end of white rule and the country's democratic transition. A national mourning will be observed from Wednesday evening to Sunday evening, and then the national flag will be flown at half-mast as a mark of respect. A private funeral is planned for Sunday, according to the Office of President Cyril Ramaphosa. The death of FW de Klerk at 85 has generated mixed reactions in South Africa, with some criticizing the Nobel Peace Prize winner, which he received jointly with Nelson Mandela in 1993, for never having made a full apology for the crimes of apartheid. But in a posthumous video released a few hours after his death, the former president apologized unreservedly for the pain, suffering, indignity and damage that apartheid inflicted.
Cameroonian players acknowledged the home fans after outwitting Ivory Coast to secure a place in the last round of African World Cup qualifiers on Tuesday. Toko Ekambi scored for the indomitable Lions early in the first half as they snatched a narrow home win over the Ivorians in a tense clash. I'm very happy to see that we have secured qualification at home in Cameroon. We played on a bad pitch at home, but we won in our stadium. We left Yaoundé to see the game. In fact, we are happy. We are joyful. You know, I didn't believe in Cameroon. I didn't see our players beat Ivory Coast, but I'm satisfied. The rivalry between the two continental heavyweights rests for now. The faces of Ivorian fans wore this sentiment. It was the fight of the year. Ivory Coast and Cameroon is not an easy match. Since 2006, we know that every meeting is a derby of sorts. There will be another chance to meet. We are not discouraged, despite the elimination. The Ivory Coast coach ruled the lack of chances in the tense game. The West Africans only needed a point to qualify. I tell you tonight, I would have liked to come in front of you if I had lost, saying, okay, nothing to say, they are the best. I found a very high-level game, balanced, and it was played to not much. After I hear you say, Yaku, you're happy, but I look at the high-level sport. I'm not ashamed of what we did. It was a matter of details. Tonight, it didn't turn out in our favor, but I don't want to stop there. Cameroon also have goalkeeper Andre Onana to thank. Back from a 9-month drug ban, Onana made several key saves to contain a late onslaught by the Elephants. It's done. Cameroon has qualified. It just needed a victory to qualify for the playoffs of the World Cup Qatar 2022. It's done. Ivory Coast will go home tonight. You can see behind me the euphoria of the fans. It's total joy in Cameroon. Elsewhere, Tunisia qualified after overcoming Zambia, and Nigeria topped Group C with 13 points after a 1-1 draw with Cape Verde. These 10 group winners from the second round of qualification will play home and away ties in the third round, with the 5 victors from those 2-legged matches progressing to the World Cup.
14 tons of smuggled gold, rubies and other gems have been illegally exported from Mozambique since the beginning of the year. Mozambique's Ministry of Mineral Resources said this on Monday. The Southern African nation is home to some of the world's largest gemstone deposits, often mined by artisanal miners with no access to official markets. Gold, rubies, garnet and tantalite used to create surgical steel have been exported by smuggling networks since January, according to a senior official in the Ministry of Mineral Resources. The illegal gem trade is largely concentrated in northern Mozambique, where an Islamist insurgency has forced some 800,000 people to flee their homes. The province of Cabo Delgado, the most affected by the insurgency, is home to the Montepuez ruby mine, which currently supplies more than half of the world market for new rubies. The mine has extracted $600 million worth of rubies since official operations began in 2011. Mining gems and selling them on illicit markets, sometimes through corrupt local officials, has become a means of survival for many displaced people, according to a report released in early November.
The mangled wreckage of a building and cars crushed by the blast lay strewn on the side of the road Tuesday. At least 5 people, including a child, were killed by the gas explosion in Lagos, the city's emergency services said. A National Emergency Management Agency spokesman confirmed 3 men, 1 woman and a 10-year-old boy had died, adding that rescue work was ongoing. The blast triggered a fire that was put out by rescue services.
We understand from the preliminary investigations that was a storage of acetylene gas. Again, we've not completed our investigations. All our team are on ground. We're speaking to eyewitnesses. We're trying to understand the root cause of this incident.
The blast occurred after a cylinder exploded at a gas shop in the densely populated Mushin area of Lagos. Gas explosions are common in Nigeria.
Nigeria's Ibom Air, a new carrier owned by the oil-rich southeast state of Akwa Ibom, has ordered 10 narrow-body A220 jets from Airbus. Airbus made this known in its 4th deal of the Dubai Air Show.
So let me add that this agreement will signpost an enduring and business strategic relationship between Akwa Ibom State Government, Ibom Air, and Airbus. I was just talking to the top management of Airbus that they should see our partnership in a different light, that we are trying to build something which whoever puts the seed in the ground, others should also water, and tomorrow we can have a forest.
The deal, based on the planes maker's pre-pandemic price list, is valued at some $810 million, though large aircraft purchases are typically deeply discounted.
With what we are doing today, with these additional aircrafts, we hope to expand our dominance of the aviation industry in Nigeria and commence operations to the rest of Africa.
Executives declined to say how much they were paying for the planes. A trade show typically pits France-based Airbus and its American rival, Boeing. Boeing has yet to make a major order announcement at the show.